place that we have to go, Cebu will always be part. Kahit na dyan lang kami pumunta, parang ganda.
Oh, tendency to be questions.
Parang I feel at home here.
So can you say you would go back to Cebu?
Of course, siyempre.
Like for vacation, fun.
Yeah. Diba, my sister's married to si Juan. So, parang feel talaga namin na part yung Cebu.
Pakakala niya yung sister yan.
Not this girl. No, but I'm happy because I think it's our first time doing a tour together, especially here in Cebu. Yeah, last time Hannah was in Cebu. So it's nice that I get to go with my family. Okay.
Since this is about family-produced movie, did you experience some challenges in this film?
Producing it?
Yes.
Well, of course, it's a mix, di ba? Kasi, syempre, iba yung actor ka lang, tapos malaking bagay yung produce ka rin on the back end of things. At the very start, wala talaga akong idea kung paano ko produce ng pelikula. Kasi before, diba, pupunta lang ako sa set, memorize ng script, I'll get to know my character, but in terms of like, the cast, the location, lahat ng nangyayari behind the scenes. Like the one sila Hannah, she wrote a lot of Gigi kasi. Co-writer yan. Tsaka, creative producer. Parang ang dami kong natutunan from just the whole experience. Challenges, syempre kasi first time. So I think the biggest challenge was just doing it for the first time and experiencing it. And also working with my mom because we've never worked together. It was a challenge, a good challenge, because I felt really pushed and inspired because I knew my mom would be in the back end, not just being my co-actress but also critiquing me. So yeah.
So aside from those challenges, since family-produced film nga, tapos nasanay ka nga yung katrabaho mo ay hindi mo kapamilya. So, aside from challenges, may batay, what are your achievements or the positive things na you have gained from this GG?
I think the biggest is of obviously working with my mom and my family. It's probably something I'll look back at, when we're much older and be like, wow, it's not every day you get to do a movie alongside your own mother in real life. And I think that's always what I wanted to do. Some way or another. I didn't know how. I didn't know it's gonna be like this. But I'm happy that it's the way it turned out. And I'm just excited, for more people to see it in 2 days.
Sunstar?
Since parang collaboration ito sa character role mo, sa GG, and then sa advocacy, anong parang impact, no? Anong impact kaya na pwede niyang ma-contribute para maging more successful yung advocacy?
Well, ito kasi yung GG, it's about a guy who does a lot of stuff and keeps a lot of stuff to himself. So, that's the reason why it's called Escape sa gaming tag niya. Kasi parang yung gaming yung naging escape niya sa lahat ng ginagawa niya sa buhay. And I think this movie showcases that you have to be able to talk to people about what you're doing. Don't hide it. Hindi lang pwedeng nandun lang sa loob kasi nag-build up yun eh. Saka syempre, ang dami na nangyayari ngayon sa buong mundo na, with depression and everything, and, gatekeeping your thoughts, and being afraid to speak up. So, I think that is in line with our advocacy for counter-escape, anti-human trafficking, because I think the biggest problem, especially here in the Philippines, being one of the top places where human trafficking happens, is that people are afraid to speak up, and they don't know who to call, they don't know how to talk about it, and obviously it's hard. It's a hard thing to talk about, but we're just encouraging people to have, that courage to speak up, because actually it requires more bravery rather than shame. Speaking up is gonna, in the long run, not just do you better, but those around you, and maybe there are certain things that you wouldn't really know that there's a solution unless pag-usapan. So yeah, it's all about showing you what can happen, the beauty of having other people in that journey with you. And Call to Rescue is one of those foundations that I've been a part of for 15 years.
What pushes you to be more passionate sa ganitong
Kasi it's not talked
advocacy?
about enough talaga. Yun talaga yung pinakamalala. Ako personally, I saw it firsthand that we would go to the centers where girls and guys, the rehabilitation centers, would talk to us about what they went through, them being kidnapped, used, abused, and it's something that I don't think anyone should go through. And ang hirap kasi nagsisimula sila from day one talaga. And it's really a journey. It doesn't mean na na-rescue na ang isang tao, okay na sila. Alam mo yun? Parang yun pa lang yung start ng pagre-rescue. Kasi ang dami pa nilang kailangang pagdaanan. And yeah, it's really a step-by-step process. So, you know, when you interview them and they talk about what they went through, no matter how much effort we put, if we're just even able to save one person, then everything we're doing here is so much worth it. That's why we decided to connect.
Queen Cebu po.
So, masasabi natin na na-implement talaga or na-feel mo talaga yung award mo before na nung man o matter.
Hindi ko nga naisip ko. I don't know. I think mas iniisip namin talaga dito yung victims or those who can possibly, you know, gain something positive from speaking to people or even talking about their problems or other people's problems.
Personally, may nare-refer ka ba na pasyente sa mga recovery center na tinudungan mo?
Personally daw.
Personally, may mga pasyente or mga rescued children na dinadala mo sa recovery center? O sa samahan mo?
Well, ako po, there's this center called the Bahay Pag-asa Center. So it's a rehabilitation center. It's for those who are not yet of age. So they're young guys, juvenile delinquents, and I go to them. I've been going to them since I was a child. I saw the building when it was nothing yet. So we literally built it from ground up. My dad was the head of that project, and I'm very close to that home. So every time I would go and play basketball with them and just talk about their lives, you know, and see how much they've changed. And yeah, it's very inspiring. So yes, those are people who, you know, even me, I get motivated because I see like how much they want to grow, and it's crazy how much you see the impact on people when they're put in a good environment. And I think that's one thing I'm very proud of, is that they are in an environment that, you know, can bring them really great places, and they have to also have the heart to do it. So yeah.
Let's have one last question na lang po for
Okay.
on.
Showing na sa Netflix on June 26 yung movie. So, why should the young generation or the family watch this movie?
Why should they watch this movie? Well, it's very timely. You know, gaming is something that I think I can't believe we haven't had a good gaming movie, like, or even a movie about gaming locally. Kasi syempre, yung Pilipinas, if you really think about it, we're really known for being great gamers. Kung anong ML pa nga lang, di ba? Sobrang galingan natin, nagko-compete tayo. And it's a legit sport. So, it's about time that we also see what these guys are going through, you know? There are so many things that maybe it's like a misconception about them, like this is how they are, or ay sorry, bukas pala yan. Kala ko, sorry, waterproof ba yan? Sorry.
It'll dry.
Pero maraming misconception sa mga gamers. So I think, you know, it's about time that we have a movie about them. And not just that, it's a family movie as well. Syempre my mom is there, so we will see the dynamics of family, and we will see how everything goes together from one end of the spectrum all the way to the opposite end. What the parents are going through, ano yung inisip nila pag nakita nila yung anak nila. Yung anak naman, how are they showing their emotions through this game or through what they're going through. And it's nice to see both sides, because oftentimes you only see one side. So I think it brings everything together, and a wide range of audiences will be covered here. A lot of topics as well, social issues. The cast, yeah, is amazing too. And I just hope that they go through the journey with it. So I'm very excited, especially that it's showing worldwide on Netflix, which we're very, very excited.
Thank you po.
Thank you guys.